by some illness, and that's how I know. That's why I know how good Norwalk is, and I throw all my energy into this city. This election is a referendum on the mayor's policies and his definition of growth, and whether we're moving in the right direction. It's also a choice of what kind of leadership is best suited to help Norwalk remain an affordable and livable community by working for residents and not special interests. Our growth today is too focused on transforming Norwalk into a bedroom community. On one hand, we're being cherry-picked by developers with oversized structures and costs that require higher taxes. On the other hand, we're not addressing the explosion of unsafe, unregulated rentals in multifamily homes where landlords collect high, cash-only rents, shortchange the tax coffers, and create potential city liabilities. The results are traffic, congestion, and a lower quality of life. We're experiencing growth, but not necessarily the corresponding revenues necessary to support it. We approach the city in piecemeal, lacking a vision for our downtown, and we negotiate poorly. We're squandering our future as residents are left with higher taxes. The mayor touts a small tax decrease this year, achieved from what I call a botched revaluation and pulling from the rainy day fund. But we all know how much our taxes have gone up over the past 6 years. And this is why I'm running on a platform of reform and prosperity. Prosperity for Norwalk will be achieved with smarter, more balanced growth. We need density in our downtown area is good, but it can't just be commuter apartments. We need jobs, and we need to grow our small business base. Residents can't afford to have City Hall be our most lucrative employer. We need to expand our educational venues both in secondary education and with the trade schools. We need to make Wall Street a destination for our arts and entertainment, and not tear down the Garden Cinema. We must preserve our historic character, and we need housing options for our senior citizens and families wanting to downsize. This is how you create a vibrant community. We may have had a small town personality, and we do, but we're seeing the strains of a bigger city, and we need government that acts accordingly. We need stronger financial management. Our land revenue needs to be better understood. We can't have these botched revaluations and a record number of lawsuits. Our budget must be managed effectively for residents and small business. A 1% increase in the budget will require $250 million growth in the grand list. Otherwise, taxes go up. And we need to adapt our financial practices to address the multi-unit rental market. In terms of operational reform, we need to clean up our zoning and add or better enforce our ordinances due to our increased density. We need to relook at the city charter, clean up the permitting process, and audit the third-party agencies. I know traffic and ordinance enforcement have been big issues for this neighborhood, and we need City Hall to be more nimble, address the enforcement, and review the need for new ordinances and revisions for 2020 problems. We must recognize Norwalk's value and aggressively pursue our share of state funding and private grants to lessen the burden on taxpayers. In closing, from 2013 to now, the grant list grew by 12%, but the budget grew by 24%. Following the recession, I believe the mayor squandered 3 major projects by not looking after our economic interests and our quality of life, and that's the Walk Bridge, POCO, and the mall. Without fighting to get more of our money back from Hartford, or by looking for alternative resources for our growing student enrollment, we risk cannibalizing other parts of the city budget and increasing taxes. When a PR person replaces a grant writer, or we want to give 15 years of tax credits to a failed project, or when landlords get away with unsafe illegal apartments, I think it's time for change. We need a mayor who will fight for residents, and I'm running on better accountability, balance, and change, because it's our city and our future, and that's why I'm asking for your vote tonight. Thank you very much.